So far we have seen different parts of HTTP protocol, such as HTTP methods, status codes, and request-response structures. In this section, I would like to consider the last part of HTTP protocol called headers. HTTP protocol has a lot of headers, but all of these headers could be grouped based on their usage into 4 categories. The first category is request headers. Request headers are added by a client and they are handled by a web service, while a web service is processing a request. These headers provide a web service with important information about data being requested and a client making the request. One of the request headers is a user agent, that is a string identifying a client making a request. The second category is response headers. Those headers are added by a web service and are handled by clients. These headers contain information about the incoming response. The third category is entity header. The entity headers describe the content of the body of the message. These headers are content type and content length. The last category is general headers. These headers are some headers that are used in response as well as in requests, such as cache control and others. This slide illustrates examples of headers. And as you can see, headers are key value pairs. Now it's time to take a look at where we can find request headers and response headers in Postman. On the screen, you should be able to see Postman. So this is the application that is used to make HTTP requests. Whenever you are ready to make HTTP request, you can add headers to your request. There is a tab called headers over here. So if you would like to add headers, please click on this tab. So there are a couple of headers that are already added. So these headers are predefined headers by a Postman application. If you would like to add a new header, it doesn't matter whether it is HTTP header or a custom header of your application, you can click on this tab key and just type name of your header that you would like to add to your request. This header is added, but the value of this header is nothing. So now let's add a value to this header. Just to do it, we need to click on this value cell and provide value. Once a key value pair is added, we are good to make a request. Let's make it. As soon as we receive response, we could observe response headers. And just to do it, we can click on this headers tab over here. As you can see, there are a lot of headers that were sent to us by a web service.